Every family that comes in is different and every need is being met because we listen to their stories, we listen to what they have to say, we listen to what their needs are, and then we can put together a plan for them and help them along their journey to heal.
It's a smaller, more community-based program that really looks at the needs of each child.
The plan's not my plan. It's not the plan for the staff, it is their plan. They create it with our guidance, but they choose what their journey is going to look like.
It's more about learning about that child, learning who that child is, and then meeting them where they're at.
I can't dictate what works for them, but I can provide them with lots of information and resources and then help them look at those things and choose what feels right for them and their family.
Again, we really focus on meeting the needs of the student on an individual, specific, detailed level.
Well, we do it through evidence-based practices here. By working not only with children but also their families.
What that essentially means is that the approaches that we are using are approaches that have been developed and tested by research in child development, and so we know that what we're putting in place is going to have some impact that is measurable in the kids and the families that we work with.
Our bread and butter curriculum is our social and emotional learning. We really want to help these kids understand and learn their emotions and how to control and work with them, learn some coping mechanisms along their way, for tools in their toolbox.
We take outcome measurements on the clients that we work with, on the kids and the families. We do a bit of an assessment as to sort of where they're at when they enter the program. We usually do a bit of an assessment as to how much progress we've made halfway through, and then find opportunities to retool and redirect to address where we could be doing better. And then by the end of service with them, we take another measurement, and so we're able to measure what the progress has been in the families that we work with.
I like to provide firsts for a lot of our students. A lot of our students don't have the opportunity or the means for something as simple as going swimming, or going downtown, or going to a Canucks game, or going to the park. So it's an opportunity to be there and be a part of a first for them. Just seeing their smile on their face and knowing that this memory is going to last a long time, it just feels good to know that I was a part of that.
Well, it's all evidence-based. So it's constantly, looking at what it works in the field, and this is where the trained counselors and therapists are on top of what does work. And I think in general the swing is to not treat the behavior, but really what causes the behavior.
We really want the child to have a sense of belonging, trust. We want them to have their unmet needs met. Sometimes that's a simple meal or a snack, clothing on their back, or just a warm place to be for the day. Some students we have show up hours before their scheduled start time, and we know that they're there for a reason, so our doors are open for them.
It's almost like a school that redefines what success is for kids, right? Like when you go to a mainstream school, success is getting the check mark, getting the A, the B, the C in a specific subject, whereas here, one thing I've learned is that like learning happens everywhere on the grounds. It's not learning in the classroom, it's learning in the forest, on the playground, on a walk. It's everywhere. We have to be learning everywhere because some kids can't learn sitting down. They need to be moving, and so it's an alternative to that traditional idea of what school is supposed to be, because not everybody learns the same way.
Well, when the body is at ease, the mind is more able to focus. So kids who have a lot of movement difficulties or sensory issues, when we can take care of the heebie-jeebies or the sillies and wigglies, they're more able to focus for the rest of the day.
I'm inspired by the staff and the dedication that they have to the work. I'm inspired by the results of our work because we drive our practice by evaluating the impact of what we do, and and then we readjust to make sure that we can address where we know we could be doing better. And so, it's an inspiring place to work because I know that we're moving forward in how we support kids and families on an ongoing basis. I know that we're having a significant impact on kids and families, and that really is why I am here.